Match 30 then of IPL 2022 on Wonderwins presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick. Our attention lies for Rajasthan versus Kolkata. Wasim Jaffer with me. And how do you like SANJU Samson for captain for this one, Wasim, in spite of a few low scores after that great start he had to this season?
Well, I'm not too sure, Ronak. I think the kind of form that he's in, you won't be taking that risk. But I'll be surprised if he's made captain. I'll go for probably BUTTLER or even Untitled Russell. Those will be my captain, vice captain choice. But he's a quality player. He needs to come good for the RR's sake.
Okay, let's see if we find place for Samson in that team. But Wasim's already said safer captain choice is BUTTLER. Before I go to our team, let's remind you on Wonderwins, 100 credits for every user to build their fantasy team. 4 categories of players to choose from: batters, bowlers, wicketkeepers and all-rounders. You can pick a maximum of 7 players from one team in any given contest, and every player's individual credit value is listed right there on Wonderwins. So our captain choice is going to be Samson. We are probably banking perhaps on the law of averages that SANJU Samson, after a few low scores, will come good. And of course, if he does fire, you can possibly miss out on a lot of points if you don't have him in your team and if you don't have him as captain. So we're going for Samson, though it is a risk, as Wasim Jaffer has already pointed out. Under Russell, though, I think he's happy with as vice captain. Russell's bowling a bit more too, as we saw in that last game for KKR, and the fact that he's already had a couple of these big scores tells you that he's a good choice for vice captain. Captains give you double the points and vice captains 1.5 times the points, so pick them very carefully. BUTTLER is among our top picks. Wasim's very keen you have him in as captain, but the orange cap holder is someone you're going to almost always have in your team now whenever Rajasthan plays, especially after how he started. And Yuzvendra Chahal, who has the purple cap. So Rajasthan Royals have the most prolific run getter and wicket taker going into this game, at least at the time of recording. And we know that Chahal has been impressive, getting wickets in the middle overs almost on a regular basis. Samson, Russell, Chahal, BUTTLER. Happy with that, Wasim? Maybe BUTTLER captain and Russell vice captain, and you're happy?
Yeah, maybe that. Otherwise, you will expect SANJU Samson to come good, but just make BUTTLER the captain probably, and Russell the vice captain.
All right, fair enough. I'd go that way. Now, differential picks time. Devdutt Padikkal, even though he got a first bowler in the last one, we're expecting him to be an important player for the Rajasthan Royals. He's not had that big score after that first game against the Sunrisers, where he got runs at number 4. Let's see if Padikkal comes good. He gets into your team at a decent credit value. And SUNIL NARINE, he's been sensational. Even when KKR are losing, NARINE almost is always economical, and he is among the wickets too. So Padikkal and NARINE in our differential picks. Our full team sees BUTTLER and Samson. Wasim recommends BUTTLER as captain. We are recommending Samson. Good luck with that choice. Shimron Hetmeyer in great form. Shreyas Iyer. Nitish Rana is there in that team. Devdutt Padikkal, Aaron Finch, Andre Russell, Sunil Narine, Yuzvendra Chahal and Prasidh Krishna. Now, any more recommendations, Wasim, to our fantasy viewers?
Well, Trent Bolt is missing, so I'm guessing he's not fit enough. If he's fit, you can consider him. Otherwise, looks pretty good, and hope it gives you maximum points.
All right, let's leave it at that then. Big thank you to Wasim Jaffer. Remember, if you're not happy with how your team's performing, you could change things up. Wonderwins lets you do that during the innings break. We'll see you again very soon on Wonderwins Presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick.